Recognize the member from Saskatchewan Rivers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have been pressing this government for weeks now about the crime rate in our province. I ask them again, how could they let the crime get to the epidemic levels that we are seeing? How could they? It's completely out of control, and I have yet to hear an explanation from them. The crime statistics coming out of the city of Prince Albert are shocking and unacceptable. According to the Prince Albert Police, violent crime for the city increased by 56% in 1 year, from 21 to 22. Assaults increased by 70%. Robbery increased by 63%. Break and enters are up 56%. These increases are in just 1 year. We are seeing similar dramatic jumps in crime all over the province, Mr. Speaker. I ask the government, is this the kind of growth that is supposed to be working for everyone? Or is this what the government thinks building and protecting is?
Recognize the member from Saskatchewan Rivers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, they wouldn't address the crime rate when their constituents were struggling, but now that they are being pushed by the Saskatchewan United Party, they've decided they will do something. Mr. Speaker, I'm constantly being contacted by residents across the province about vehicle theft. In Prince Albert, motor vehicle theft increased by 25% last year and is on track to increase by another 20% this year. The per capita vehicle theft rate in Prince Albert is 4 times higher than Toronto and 3.5 times higher than Saskatoon.
You guys could come join her.
It's even higher per capita than the highest-ranked city for vehicle theft in the USA, Mr. Speaker, Bakersfield, California. Can this government give any explanation for their catastrophic failure to protect our Saskatchewan citizens?
Recognize a member from Saskatchewan Rivers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Shercom Industries has just announced it will be permanently closing all its facilities in the province. After we pressured the government in May about their failure on tire processing, they assured us that Shercom tire stewardship situation would be handled. The Premier himself gave assurances, and yet now we are learning that this government did not handle the situation. It has spiraled out of control. Saskatchewan is now losing its only value-added scrap tire processor in the province. This falls directly on the Premier and its government. How can he build or protect anything in this province when he loses a made-in-Saskatchewan success story business? A business now closing permanently as a result of this government's mismanagement of its agencies while importing foreign operations. Mr. Speaker, what does the Premier have to say for this complete failure of his government?
Recognize the member from Saskatchewan Rivers.
The epidemic of crime has got so bad the residents of Tisdale are looking at how they can take matters into their own hands to protect their community. Last night we attended the Community Watch meeting in Tisdale, which focused on introducing a Citizens on Patrol program, similar to what the town of Nipawin had to do. Over 250 residents were in attendance. They are frustrated and out of options. Tisdale finds itself with an understaffed RCMP detachment and a closed courthouse and jail thanks to this government. As a result, the officers in Tisdale had to make a 3-hour round trip to Melfort just to book one suspect. Can the government explain why our rural communities have understaffed RCMP detachments and closed jails and closed courthouses while we're experiencing an unprecedented crime epidemic?